all day. Now back to Guy.
All righty. And welcome back, everybody. I'm Guy. This is my good friend Bill over here. And we have been showing you some, don't back out of my shot. We have been showing you some cool electronics, and we saved something really special for the end. And this is the best value we've ever done on the iPad mini, 16 gig. $349.95 is $50 off our price. We rarely ever discount these. We just, it's just not feasible to do it. We were able to discount this, but we're throwing in the best value we've ever done. We actually did this once before, similar to today's special that we did. We are including 3 Bluetooth devices to go along with it. You get the Bluetooth keyboard, and I'll come to the front, which is also a case. So in addition to this being your keyboard, and you see it's Bluetooth right here. So for those of you that still want to type, and your little iPad mini goes right in here, it's a case as well. Comes in either the red, the black, the blue, or the purple. We're also going to give you the Bluetooth wireless. These are the coolest headphones ever. They weigh nothing on, but they stay on nice and secure because they go over your head. So you have the Bluetooth headphones. We're going to give you a Bluetooth speaker, every possible charging lightning cable, everything you would possibly need. We give you 2 vouchers. One is for better photography, 101. This is a $100 value. This is an amazing voucher because if you love to take still pictures or even video, there's a whole online course that you get a subscription to. It's amazing and you will utilize it. The Meal Easy meal planning service is also available, and this is an $89 value. This gives you 1 year of showing you how to budget and plan meals for your family. And I know for a lot of you that work real hard and have little kids, it's really hard to do that, or maybe you just got married and you're a housewife and you work and you got a million things you're going on, or a house husband and you're trying to get things done. This shows you how you can plan and shop for meals. It's another great thing. So that would not be anything if it didn't also come with the iPad mini, which we are also going to give you. You have your choice of a black bezel, or it comes in a white bezel. It's a 16 gig, and of course it's legendary. Everybody knows about the iPads and their quality, and here's what we're doing. We're making it on 5 Flex. So it's 5 Flex of $69.99 at the lowest price. Now that Flex Pay is only for the weekend. So if you want to get something that's really great, get it and then pair it up with all the extras that we have. Bill's going to take you on a little tour of it. But there are so many things we love about our iPads and our iPad minis. We know they're a little more expensive. Their reputation precedes them. They really are very, very well made, top of the line, top tier tablets in every way. And you will absolutely love this. But now we've got a way to afford it. So break up the payments and get it home for $69. Lowest price we've ever done at HSN.
And the thing is, Apple prides themselves on how much people use them. Because why? They're easy to use. They're powerful, yet they're so multi-purpose. Who started that one-button technology? Apple. You hit that one button, you're back to your home screen. You want to pull up your photos, you can go right over here to pull up your amazing photos. Share them with such ease. We'll back out of this because I want you to see, we were having fun earlier. We're taking some pictures. And the thing is, how do we share these photos? It's simple. Great front-facing camera. Powerful as well. And why is this important? You have a front-facing camera right here. You have a rear-facing camera back here. This rear camera, by the way, takes 1080p high-definition video, so it becomes your camcorder for the summer. It's an Apple product. You can take it to any of the Apple stores, which, by the way, they're located in most major malls, so you don't even have to wait or call overseas. It's always right there. You have Siri built inside, which is great. We're going to show you a little bit more about their customer support because that is so important, because we avoid technology because sometimes it's intimidating. You have video tutorials at your disposal. 90 days unlimited complimentary support. And then you have an in-person support at the Apple Store, which is great. Live chat, 1-year warranty. You know you're getting an Apple product. A lot of you might already have an Apple product, little smartphone or maybe even that original tablet. Look at the size comparison. When Apple went down to the mini, they wanted to make sure you still had a 10-hour battery life. You do. They wanted to make sure it was still lightweight and manageable. And you see how Guy and I are holding this? Holding it just the palm of our hand. Like, Guy, you hold yours right there. I'm going to pick up this larger one right here. I want you to see. I mean, I can't even palm this. It's a two-hand experience.
Yeah.
So whether you're working or traveling, so many people have upgraded from this down to that smaller size because it is more convenient for e-reading all summer long, for storing all that content. And remember, this is the best value we've ever done, because not only are you getting that Apple iPad mini, you're getting an accessory package of Bluetooth technology, an external speaker so you can really amplify that sound and music. You're getting the headphones that I'm wearing right on here, which is great, because then you can actually have a wireless headphone experience on that airplane or in the back seat of the car. And then you get that keyboard case and cover, which is important. Because you'll notice right down here, I'm traveling with my iPad, right? I want to make sure it's protected. Guess what? It's protected. I take it with me. I have an easel back here to kickstand so I can watch those movies on the plane. And then that Bluetooth-enabled keyboard allows you to be more productive, which is great because maybe you want to work on, you know, a word processing document. You can actually work on that word processing document, want to type something out, because with the power that you get from this device, it's not just about entertainment. And you notice I now have a full screen to type out my report because I have that, now I have my keyboard down here at my disposal if and when I need it, which is great. And that's just really the added value of this, because go out and try to find a Bluetooth-enabled keyboard for your Mini. That will add
that was
up.
made to work with your Mini.
And then try to find a speaker.
In
And then
the
try to
same
find
color.
Headphones. Exactly.
All matching.
Exactly.
And guess what? They're purple.
They're purple. Or blue. Or red. You have your option.
Listen, you know what? And we joke around, but this is serious business here. We get more people. You know, it's funny. My friend Abby, who she owned an iPad for years. She just bought a new one, but she bought the Mini. She had the regular iPad.
Exactly.
And I asked her, I said, how do you like it? She goes, I like it better. I said, what? She goes, believe it or not, I love my iPad. She goes, but my iPad, like my computer, is closer to the size of my computer, so it didn't really make much sense to leave the computer. It weighed a little bit less, but this thing only weighs 7 ounces. It's 7 ounces. It's about 8 inches going across, so you've got a perfect size screen to watch movies. And when you hook it up with the wireless headphones, this is so great on an airplane.
Exactly.
You can listen to your music, you can listen to your movies, whatever it is you have on here. It's also got FaceTime, which is classic, you know, it's classic iPad material right there. So when you want to communicate with friends across the globe, you can do that as well. With the $50 off the price, it's the best price we've ever done. We only have 1,900. Now, I know that maybe that sounds like a lot to you, but you have to understand, well, obviously we know the millions of people that watch, but also we only have this available for the weekend. Is that right?
Yep.
So it's going to go very, very quickly. And Bill does not have a lot of shows. We drop the price. We put it on FlexPay. You buy it here because look at all the extras you're going to get. And honestly, Bill, we're talking about $300 worth of extras. Let's show you all the features. So thin and light. It only weighs 0.68 pounds. That's less than 7 ounces. Think about that. It's about 1/4 of an inch thin. It has that classic dual-core A5 processing chip inside. 10 hours of battery life. 10 hours. I mean, that's back and forth across country, cross planet, wherever you got to go. The EyeSight camera, 5 megapixel stills. You can do high-definition video as well. FaceTime, which we love. Nothing beats FaceTime high definition. Plus, don't forget, you can coordinate this if you've got an iPhone. You know what I thought? I realized it's like you can be on your computer. Like I'm on my Mac, and FaceTime comes up on your computer or comes up on your iPad as well. There you are. Thank you, Ralph. I'm looking at the right camera now. So here you are. You're actually looking at me on the iPad Mini. You're seeing me, and you're seeing me like actually paying to this like it's my regular camera. But it gives you an idea of how great the imagery is on this, and all in perfect time. So, you know, a lot of those other tablets out there, you'll get a little breakup. You'll get things that kind of go like that, you know, when you're trying to move. With these, it's very, very smooth, and whether I walk around or whether I come right at you. Look at that.
I want to say hi.
Yeah. Come on in, Bill. Hi, everybody.
And that's just it. I mean, imagine traveling around this summer with this camera built in or bringing it to the shot. And the thing is right there, you have that camera with you at the disposal. You have that high-definition video camera right here in the back. All the e-reading, all the content that you want to do on the plane, you're going to have all of this at your disposal. Because I'm going to just show you a quick example right here. We travel, we get in the car, we go on that road trip. Where's our newsstand? I want to go to the newsstand. Right there. All that content in the newsstand, that's 6 different magazines. Imagine traveling around with 6 different magazines. All that clutter that you have to keep in your bag. And the thing is, look at the difference. It's this one device, one magazine, all in this thing that weighs the exact same amount of pounds. And what I want to point out to you is the difference of digital entertainment. I mean, the best part about it is you're going to notice right over here, I'm going to pull up one of my favorite magazines because, you know, we like to cook and everything. Titles fly in. It's different recipes. It upgrades. This display is so crisp and visual, it's like you're right there. But something that I think is also really cool added content, do your magazines have this option? I mean, video content built in. Your magazines don't do that you pick up at the newsstand. Your magazine that you're getting today is going to allow you to have that options. I mean, that's just it. We want to have options. We're getting options. Whether we're watching a movie, guess what? You now have that great external speaker, so it really amplifies the videos that we want to watch, because maybe it's the kids in the back seat, whether it's content we pull up on Netflix, and you see how fast we're moving around. Or maybe you're going to use iTunes Radio because you want to just be able to stream that, because you're getting that external speaker, Bluetooth, wireless enabled. You're getting the headphones, so you can sit in the back seat of the car in the airplane. Wireless headphones, how much do those run? And then remember, you're getting that Bluetooth enabled keyboard case, so you can be more productive on the go. You're going to use this as an e-reader because, you know what, you don't have to travel with his and her books. Everyone's books can be in one place. I joke, well, it's kind of a serious joke. I wish they had this for summer reading. I might have done more of my summer reading as a kid, because you can see how I can customize it, increase the font size, read in the dark. I'm not bothering people. It's about having that versatility, about having options. And I want to just go back to, again, talking about being productive. For now, we get free access, which before Apple didn't give it to us, which is Pages and Numbers, which is like Word and Excel, which allows us to get more stuff done. Because you're going to see, I'm going to have a full screen experience to type out that paper rather than sharing it with my digital keyboard. Because right here, I want to type out my paper. You're going to notice I have options. I can even use dictation to speak to it. So there's my keyboard, right? I can type out my message right over here. I can actually use dictation. Can't wait to tell everybody about my summer vacation. It's going to type out my message just like that. Or say I didn't want to share that experience with the digital keyboard. I turn on my Bluetooth-enabled keyboard. Before you know it, this will disappear. I have a full screen to type out my text. I have that easel and stand so I can prop it up, and a full keyboard case. It's about being productive on the go all summer long and upgrading to that miniature size, but it's more miniature in weight, not lacking in power. And we're talking about that 10-hour battery life. Steve Jobs himself said, I want a 10-hour battery life. He ensured you had it in the larger one, and then when we went down to the smaller size, he's like, we still have to give you that 10-hour battery life, because he's like, 8-hour workday, commute on either side, you have that. You even have Siri built in. Driving directions from San Francisco to Napa, California. I didn't have to type a thing. She's going to pull up the directions. She's going to find stuff for me. That's what Siri does. And remember, Siri is your assistant. How many days till Father's Day? Where's the nearest mall or park or ice cream store for the kids? You just ask it. You don't even have to type in a thing.
And it's something we're all very familiar with. And if you do have any of the other the devices, if you've got, like a Mac computer like I do, or any of the Apple devices, they all sync together, which is really, really nice as well. So because I've got all kinds of members of Apple and of the Apple family in my household, and I love it, and it's something you can rely on. Listen, this price is not going to last. We dropped $50 off. Many of you that shop with us on a regular basis know, nobody really discounts the Apple products. They are what they are, and you kind of pay what you pay. But we're doing a $50 discount, and we're allowing you to break up the payments. So unlike going to the box store where you may just get a stripped-down version for $200, you're not going to get the case, which you're going to need, the keyboard, which everybody loves to have that keyboard, the headphones, which you love to have as well. They're a lot better than the wired little thing you stick in your ear that comes with them. I love this one so much better because it's Bluetooth. I don't have to have any wires dealing with it. And you're also going to get the Bluetooth speaker, so when you want to listen to music, you can use it and pair up your music with that as well. All 3 Bluetooth devices are included. We're also going to give you Meal Easy, which is that 1 year of meal planning for you and your family. That's a $90 value. And then we're going to give you a $100 value in the Better Photography class. And I'm telling you, take this class. It is so great. Anybody that owns a camera, and it can be any kind of pictures you take or video, it's a whole tutorial of how to do it properly.
And it's self-paced, too.
It's really great.
And we actually have a Today Special coming up tonight, which is an amazing camera. You take your pictures, you send them off to Better Photography. A professor actually looks at your image, sends back some tips. You try it.
It's cool.
Self-paced.
It's like a real class.
It is a real class, and that's why it's got a $100 value on it. And maybe you're giving this to Father for Father's Day, and you keep the tablet yourself. And then you also have that Meal Easy, which Meal Easy I think is great. I mean, it not only gives you your grocery list, but it gives you your menus for actually a variety of different type of meal plans. Because maybe you want to be heart healthy, you have that choice. Maybe you want a heart balanced or gluten-free, you have all of that at your disposal, because that's what Meal Easy allows you to have. Because you'll see, we'll go into the meal plans. Where are all the... Balanced meal plan, weight loss, heart healthy, diabetic even, gluten-free, don't know what it is, but it sounds good, and vegetarian. All that's taken care of. That's a $90 value. So you're getting a $190 value in terms of these vouchers. Then you're getting our biggest accessory package in terms of all of these wireless accessories, Bluetooth enabled. Okay, that's not wireless, but it allows you to be charge up on the go, which is great.
You get the stylus, you get everything.
And the thing is, part of the package. We'll use this all summer long because it's. And Guy brought up something that's important. It's easy. Why do most people pick up Apple products? It's easy to understand. I gave my mom another e-reader actually for Christmas, and the thing is she doesn't use it because she was confused by the operating system, and the thing is she has a smartphone. She would pick this up and know exactly how to operate it. That's why they put it in 18-month-old kids' hands, autistic children's hands, and I've seen 88-year-olds use it. And I mean, this is the best part about it. This summer, maybe we're going to be watching a movie. We want to have fun with this. Listen to that amazing volume, because I can now amplify it through the external speaker you're getting. And I'll just show you even a little bit of a difference in terms of the speaker. We'll go back and play that same movie right here without that external speaker, which you know is great because maybe you have the headphones. But you hear that difference? That's the power of what you're getting in terms of having the options. So, you know, maybe 2 kids can listen to it while you guys are cooking dinner. Or if you want to listen to it in private, you have those wireless headphones that you can listen to on the plane, because you're going to use it for movies, which is great. The App Store, this is what Apple prides themselves on too. It's almost 500,000 different apps. All these ones I'm scrolling through right here are free. And why are those 500,000 apps important? They're virus-free. They're designed specifically for the Apple device, where, you know, sometimes you design for another device and then it gets stretched and distorted. It's not as crisp and as clear. And why is that important to have? You have options. Like, I'll scroll right over here. You can tell I was downloading options for my niece. She'd never played Pac-Man. I was like, hello, you're missing out on life. But then the best part about it is we were having her learn Spanish. She didn't even realize she was learning Spanish. She was playing a game all summer long, or math, or getting stronger. I've talked about summer reading. I've talked about just having fun. And like right over here, GarageBand. You have now free access to GarageBand. Before, Apple charged you for GarageBand, iMusic, iPages, and all that stuff because you couldn't perform these tasks on your simple device. And the thing is now, because you have the power of a dual-core processor, by the way, not only am I playing the guitar, I can learn how to play the guitar because there's lessons in here. You can make music, whether you're actually using guitar, you're using the piano. That's the options of what you get with this device. You get it for yourself because you're going to use it for e-reading or for GPS or just even to check your email. But then when it comes down to it, you want to have more options. How do I save this picture? Do I drag and drop and save a file? I just put my finger on the picture. It's going to give me an option. Not only an option, I can drop it into an email. I can save it. I can drop it into Facebook. AirDrop right up there. By the way, that's an awesome experience. It will find any other Apple device on your home network, and you don't even have to type in an email address, and you can share those photos with ease. One thing I'm going to reply to this message real quick. I'm composing an email. You notice right here, I don't have a keyboard to pop up on my screen. I have that digital keyboard, that tactile, full Bluetooth-enabled keyboard to type out those longer emails, to type out to my boss, I'm sick, I'm not coming in today, and blah, blah, blah. Or, you have the option, I'll turn off my Bluetooth-enabled keyboard, and you're going to notice I'm going to be able to pop up my email right over here. Actually, I'm still playing my movie. But I can type it out with my touchscreen.
There's your second keyboard,
Second keyboard. Or I can even use dictation. I don't have to type a thing. I can just talk to it. I quit my job! Exclamation point. It's going to type out my message, and I can just go on with my summer vacation.
Don't send it.
I sent it. Drinking and texting. There we go again. But that's just it. When you have all of those options, it works for you. My dad, not a good typer. He can talk to it. Yeah. I use mine for work. I have that Bluetooth-enabled keyboard where I can type out those long messages for work. I have my niece coming over. I have content for her. It's a win-win for everybody. But best of all, you're getting one of the leaders in the industry. It's Apple. It's the best package we've ever given to you in terms of 3 Bluetooth-enabled devices, $180 in vouchers that you're going to use. We eat every day, right? So you're going to use your Meal Easy voucher. You might want to get into photography and use it for the Today Special coming up. You'll use this. Or even regift it. Giving someone a $100 meal voucher in terms of never having to plan again, it's a great accessory
And you can give that away because it has a little private code that's written on the back. And you'll actually get this. Here, I'll kind of show it to you right here. Here's the better photography. You'll get this little code, and on the back, it'll actually have your license key right there. That's what you type in. So you could give this to anybody that you wanted, and they could utilize it. You can sort of see it right there. There it is right there. That's the little. So everybody will have their own little number. Those are all individuals. So that comes along with it, and the same thing
nearest amusement park?
For the Meal Easy. It's the same thing. So you'll get your own little code. It's on there, and yeah, there it is right there. And it's got a little number on there. So that comes along with it. Let me remind you, too, of the value. So you buy with us because we give you a whole bunch of stuff that you're going to need anyway, that you're going to want, and some stuff that's just great to have. You get everybody gets a case that buys this little leathered sort of the faux leather case. Inside the case, when you open it up, you'll see that there is a keyboard. So you put your iPad mini here. and then there's your keyboard, so you can actually type. So for those of you that are traditionalists and like to type, and I like to do that once in a while when I'm thinking. You know, sometimes I can't think in my head, so I'm thinking while I'm typing. I like to see the written word up there, so I do it that way. But you can also use voice dictation. This is going to protect your iPad Mini, which you're going to want to do anyway. You're going to spend $300 or $400 on something. You better buy a case to go along with it. We're going to give you the matching accessories. So if you bought a black case, you're going to get the black Bluetooth headphones, the black wireless speaker. All the other little extras go along with that. If you bought it in red, blue, or purple, those will all come along with it. So that right there, you got an extra couple $100 just in the value there. So when you look at $349.95 and you sit there and say, well, I can get one of these for $200 or whatever, you're not going to get the cases. You're not going to get all the vouchers, all the extras. And these are the things that takes that iPad Mini and jacks it up a little bit, because you're going to want Bluetooth speakers. You're going to want to listen to it without everybody else listening with your headphones. You're going to want all that stuff. And having a case, you know, rather than go out and spend $75 or $100 on a case, get this one, because this one was made to go with it. It comes with the iPad Mini. It's built for it, so you get a case that fits perfectly every time. Another great thing about shopping with us is we have FlexPay. It's not layaway. You don't have to pay the whole thing off. What you basically do is you pay one payment. You know, on approval for that, with your credit card, you make a payment. We ship it out to you. You have 30 days to try it. And you know what? I'm not sure we have a thing called the fallout and return rate, which is, you know, people for whatever reason decide to return it. I imagine it's not very high on anything that comes from Apple, because people fall in love with them. And as Bill and I have both said to you, simplicity of operation, easy. As a lot of operating systems are a little more challenging, this one is very, very simple. It syncs up with all your other Apple devices as well. So if you have a Mac or whatever, a computer like I do, you know, you have that automatically, everything photo streams right from one to the other. So if you take pictures, they automatically wind up on your computer. I love that. It's wafer thin, as you can see, just over 1/4 inch. It's got that A4 processing chip built inside, which is dual core. It also has 10 hours of battery life. It goes on and on. That iSight camera, the 5-megapixel stills, and you can do high definition video. You've got your FaceTime camera on there, so you can FaceTime with people as well, and that very simple and very, very clear, and people love that too. There's a lot of reasons why people gravitate towards this particular line of products, and most of you know what it is. It's reliable. You can count on it. With 2 minutes left, I'm going to go back over to my friend Bill. Look at that, 500,000 of apps in the App Store. Go back to Bill. And what are you typing there furiously?
I'm just posting pictures on Facebook, because that's just it, on the go, always doing stuff. You see how simple it is to use. It pulled up pictures that we took earlier. Yeah. I wrote my post out. I'm sending it off to Facebook. Before you know it, we're going to have it up on Facebook. And that's how we share, you know, our family vacations this summer.